school in Nerwy, and we have done a lot of work over the last number of years with the school. And I'm going to call upon, I'll call on the three, Hannah, Amy and Ailish. The three of them are going to come up and they're going to just share with us a little bit about, what their school has been up to, what type of issue they have trained in, and they're also going to be receiving training themselves this year. So I'll let them talk. So first of all, Hannah is going to talk to us, and then Amy, and then Ailish. So thank you. And it's so hard. So I ask, give them a round of applause because. So we thank Archbishop Dermot for us. He has to rush off to another appointment. So I'd ask you to give you a round of applause and thank you for it. So we thank you for coming, and we're enjoying this.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, John and Darren, for inviting us here today. My name is Hannah, and this is Amy and Ailish Trez. We are 6th year students at Our Lady's Grammar School in Nerwy, which is an all-girls school with approximately 870 students. Darren and John have worked with our peer ministry groups in past years, and we as members of this year's group hope to have that privilege too. When I was asked, why do young people take drugs and alcohol, I made a list of possible reasons, which included peer pressure, stress, to experiment, to be cool, they're bored, to be able to talk to the opposite sex, to lose their inhibitions, to gain confidence, and to have a good time. And I'm sure you could add many more. If we look at the list of reasons, most of these is due to low self-esteem and a lack of self-confidence.
During our PD classes in school and through various subject classes, we have drug, and we include smoking in that, and alcohol programmes, and now cyberbullying has been added to those programmes, so we could say that we're well informed. I can actually remember in 3rd year we had a talk from the drug squad from the PSNI, and it scared the life out of us. It really made me think about the damages that drugs and alcohol can have on your body. So this morning we're going to look at one initiative that arose from our peer ministry groups with Darren and John. In our school community, we feel that while it's very important to be aware of the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse and the effects that they have on our minds and bodies, the best way to combat the problem is to work on having a high self-esteem and good self-confidence, which will hopefully give us the ability to say no. We feel that one of the best ways to get the message across is through peer ministry, as young people are more likely to be influenced by other young people. With that in mind, our peer ministry group attend a 2-day intensive training programme with Darren and John in Drummondine, with the view to working with our 2nd years who are between 12 and 13 years old. We hold a day's workshop with them entitled Saying No, and then the group members are divided and assigned to our 2nd year form classes for follow-up work with the girls and with the help from their form class teacher. So we have a couple of wee books here that we'll leave for you to have a look at to show you the sort of work that we do.
At the beginning of our workshop, each pupil will sign a contract form, and then we start with some icebreakers. For our workshop day, we have 4 topics: 2 groups dealing with alcohol and another two dealing with drugs, both looking at the effects and dangers of drugs and alcohol. Within these groups, we try to stay away from giving too much information about the types of drugs, etc., and concentrate mostly on why people drink or take drugs, and then looking at other alternatives. Another 2 groups concentrate on building skills for self-esteem, and we look at what constitutes low, middle and high self-esteem. We bring in dealing with cyberbullying as well here. And finally, 2 groups dealing with listening skills and decision making. For example, the girls break up into 2s and small groups according to the activity and experience the importance of listening and being listened to, and are given scenarios to make decisions on. Each student will attend 4 workshops, and the follow-up work, as Amy has said, is then done in form classes at personal development time. At the end, there's an evaluation which will help us when planning for next year. We will not go into the information given and activities used in each of the groups, but we have brought some examples of the activities that have been used in the past, which you can have a look at if interested. To end, we would like to say thank you to John and Darren for all the work that they have done with our peer ministry groups in the past and will hopefully do in the future. And we look forward to working with both of you. Thank you for listening to us.